Greetings, all. Professor Gomes here. Just want to take a moment to put together this little video to give you an idea of what you can expect, what you can expect from the course, what I can expect from you, and just so we're prepared for Tuesday when our course opens up January 3rd. So here we go. When you first log on, you'll come to this introductory page. Welcome you to the class. Hello, students. Welcome to the course. I'm excited to work with you this winter. Intercession term to assist you in achieving your educational goals. One of the many reasons I love teaching the particular courses. Real world applications. I mean, in today's world, everything is statistics. We're talking about elections and things that are going on in the world, wars and threats of wars. Um, Everything is stats, it's numbers, so it's relevant. When you first log on, you say you'll go to this page. Once the course starts, it'll be a different page. When you log on, you'll go into what's called learning modules, and I'll talk about that. But first of all, let's just the book is free. It's an OER textbook, so there's no charge. Hopefully, that makes you feel good, save some money. But in any case, I want to just click on course overview and to get started with some basic information. Right at the very top, you'll see a copy of the syllabus. Please download that. A lot of the material that's contained in the syllabus, the PDF file, is on this particular page here. So, course description right out of the catalog, recommended for students taking stats, recommended for business, social science, just about every course here at Massasoit requires stats. Prerequisites here again, that's all been laid out on the college webpage. And when you register, obviously, the registrar knew that you've met the prerequisites. All right. Hopefully, you've taken an online course before jumping into a 2 week intercession. It's a lot of work. So hopefully, you're familiar with it. All course resources and all assignments will be posted here on campus. This is the textbook. Few ways of reading. When I do assign readings, you can view it online. You can actually download a PDF copy. Very few people actually order a textbook. Some people actually like to have something in front of them, but I'll just click on this to view online. You go to OpenStax. I'll X out of this, and there are all the sections, the chapters, the reviews, and it's all laid out right there. Downloading a PDF to your computer is also an option. First thing that's super important here. Let me see if I can move my. I just flip my view. What's super important here is the calculator. You're going to need I say 83 or 84. 83, if you have one at home, you don't need to rent one or go out and buy one, but preferably an 84. Now, the good news is you don't have to go out and purchase one. In fact, let me X out my video here just to give myself a little bit more room. You don't have to go out and buy a calculator, but you definitely need it. There's no way you're going to get through the course or succeed in the course without a graphing calculator. I'm very specific. I say graphing, a Texas Instrument, not a Sharp or anything else that's out there. It's going to be a TI. Good news is you can rent one from the college for a small fee of $20. All right. In fact, if I click on this link here, this is the technology loans. You can actually, well, here again, get a 84 calculator for $20. Obviously, if you lose it, you got to kick up $110 to replace it. You can actually get a Chromebook. All right, you can actually rent one of those, a hotspot, or a Windows laptop. But the idea is you're going to have to, if I click out of this, you're going to have to make an appointment to pick up this calculator. So if I click on this link right here, notice, obviously, I'm doing this on Christmas Day, to be quite honest. They're not open today, and then open Actually, you won't be able to get one or rent one until the 3rd of January. And these are all the times that they're available. All right. And if I go to the 4th, what you'll do is just click on a particular time. You really don't need it. Well, you can't get it until the 3rd, but I wouldn't wait much longer than the 3rd. All right. They're open. You have appointments from basically 10 o'clock in the morning all the way to 6:30. So the sooner that you can get this, the better off. Please don't wait on this. All right. So starting on the 3rd at about 7:45 in the 8:20 actually, you can start making. You can click on it to make an appointment to go to the library in Brockton to pick up your calculator. You gotta have a TI. If you've got one at home, fantastic. An 83 will work, but the library will give you an 84. Please don't go out and buy one. It's expensive. All right, assignments. Textbook assignments will be posted online. Well, it's an online course. I'll be posting things from January 3rd, Tuesday, after New Year's, and all the way through the 16th. Our final is not until the 17th, but I'll talk about this. I'm going to open up a little bit earlier. Actually, we'll open up the final on the 16th in the evening. I'll post voiceover, if I can speak, I'll post voiceover solutions to homework assignments, and I'll get into that, showing you where all that is. Questions you have concerning homework, best way to contact me is personal email. There is a discussion board. I'll talk about that further on in this video. I get a lot of questions right here about homework. How do I submit the homework? I know in some online courses the professors collect and grade homework. I will not. Once again, homework will neither be collected nor graded. So please don't email me and say, where do I send the homework? Once again, I will not collect it, nor will I grade it. It's a 2-week course. We haven't got time to be collecting the homework. If you're not doing the homework and watching the videos, it'll be fairly evident to me because you won't do well on the test. Many folks ask, can I use a mobile device? Yes, you can, but there's problems. So you can use this link here to find out how to download the app. Your best bet is working with a PC or a Mac, all right, your personal computer. It'll work. You can use your mobile app, but not the best way. Testing policy, 2 exams. All right, the first one will take place between January 7th and the 9th. By that I mean I'm opening up the exam at noontime on Saturday the 7th, and it'll close on Monday at noontime. All right, so I'm giving you basically 2 days. The reason I do this is to accommodate people's work schedules. All right, if you're working Monday through Friday, or if you're working weekends, you get here again. You've got 48 hours to complete the exam. All right, so from here again, we'll talk more about this as we get closer to that date. And then your second exam, your final, it opens up on Monday the 16th at 7 p.m. and it'll be available until midnight the following day. Not quite as long, but I've got to correct them obviously and get the grades posted to the college. But we'll talk more about that as we get closer. All right, 2 exams. Grading policy here again, this is coming right out of the college. A's, B's, C's. I'm not even going to talk about people getting D's and F's. No. We're going to talk about doing well. A's and B's are what we want to get. All right, login policy. Choices have consequences. They've got them for me and they've got them for you. You're expected to log on several times. In fact, you're expected to log on every day because there's assignments every day. Good news is you get the course done in 2 weeks. The bad news is you got to do the work in 2 weeks. I reiterate, homework is neither collected nor graded. All right. You're expected to do it. Course outcomes, activities, again, this is all laid out by the college, things that you're going to master during the 2 weeks. Course content. All right. This is kind of important. If you have an IEP, and usually it allows the student to have additional time taking exams. So please make sure you contact the diversity office. They in turn will send me a letter saying that you have accommodations. Usually it's for more time. All right, and then I can set that up when you're taking the exam to allow you extra time. So if you have an IEP, please contact the disabilities office. They will in turn contact me. Here's a link here. Things, netiquette, things that you do or do not say, online. We just, we're courteous to one another. All right. And down at the bottom, course summary. I'm going to be holding a couple of office hours meetings. I'm going to do one on Saturday the 7th, right prior to the start of our exam. I'll hold it at 11 o'clock. And the idea of this office hours is to answer any questions that are still lingering before you take the exam starting at noon time, if you're available, but you've got the 48 hours to complete the exam. And then I'll hold another Zoom meeting just an hour prior to opening up the second exam. I'll hold it on Monday the 16th at 6 o'clock to accommodate people who work. You try your best. I try my best to set these up, these office hours, but there's no way with 25 people I can accommodate everybody's schedule. But what will happen is I will record the meetings, the Zoom meetings, and we'll see who logs on. And then I'll share those, the link to the video be on YouTube where you can actually listen to the questions and that people are asking. But hopefully you're available either on the 7th or the Monday the 16th. All right, so this is a basic overview of what you can expect. All right, so if I go back to the course, we go back one link here. The second link here is about your teacher. You can check this out. It's just um, a list of things that I've been doing since I started teaching a long, long time ago. So check this out if you ever need to. Kind of my resume. Now, once the course begins, in fact, the course officially opens up January 3rd, which is obviously a Tuesday. All right, I'll probably open it up earlier than that. All right, why wait till Tuesday? I'll probably open it up maybe even the Sunday. All right, the Sunday would be actually the first, at least by the second. All right. Now, when you log on, all right, either the second or the third, when the course is officially open, you won't come to this page. What you'll open up is you'll come right to what's called a learning module. So I'm going to click on this right now. Now, you're seeing my view right there at the top here. It says student view, but I want to show you what you would see from my perspective. The first link you're going to see here is welcome and getting started. Now, to open this up, if you're familiar with Canvas, is I either click on this little arrow here or just click right where it says in this gray area, and this will open up. Now, this opening remarks, this will be a link to a YouTube video of this video I'm recording right now. You can click on that to watch it. And getting started with Canvas. If you're kind of brand new to Canvas, there's a video, an overview, tools and resources. There's links if you're having issues with Canvas. There's the help desk right at the bottom here with a phone number and an extension. All right, there's a getting started guide if you're brand new. What I try to do is give you all the resources that you're going to need to be successful. All right, kind of, well, not important, very important is, here again, I list this calculator rental. You're not going to be able to get through the course without a TI. All right, it's a TI 84, or I say 84, but if you have a newer one, all right, um, 89, the numbers vary. If you have something newer than an 84, it'll work. 83 will work, but preferably it'll be an 84 that you'll rent. If you have one already, a newer model, you're in business. These are the same links. The technology loan department if you need to get a laptop, whatever, and then to make an appointment to actually pick up your calculator. Please don't put that off. It opens, the earliest you can get an appointment is the 3rd, and from 8 o'clock in the morning until 6 at night. So hopefully that meets with your schedule. being successful in this course. This is, people say, oh, I can do that later. Well, with a 2 week course, it isn't that much later. All right. I mean, you're expected to log in every day and get the work done. And chances are, if you've signed up for this intercession, you've probably taken a summer course or you've done an intercession before. You know the workload. All right. Contacting me, email is the best way of doing that. Predicting your success. This is a video. It's a TED Talk by this young lady, Angela Lee Duckworth. And the basis of this, when you watch it, the basis of what she has to say is it's not always the smartest person that does the best. It's the person who's got grit, the person who's willing to put the time and the effort, ask questions if they have questions, and just have stick to itiveness. All right, it's just grittiness. All right, so check this video out. It's only about maybe a 10-minute video. It's that being gritty, overcoming. There's a link to about your instructor again. Again, 3 ways to spot a bad statistic. We check this video out. A lot of bad numbers out there. People just repeat there, have no basis for it. Canvas quick links. Here again, if you're brand new, you can update your profile. You can add a picture, a student guide, how to view your grades. Well, there's no need of submitting an online because I'm not collecting the homework. How you check your email. All right. But if you've taken an online course before, you're familiar with this. But some resources to do well with Canvas. If you need to reach anybody at the help desk, all right, browser support. Canvas does not like Internet Explorer. In fact, Internet Explorer is not even being supported any longer. It likes to see Chrome or Firefox. All right, especially important if you're using a Macintosh computer. Have the latest version of Chrome on your machine. All right, online readiness plugins. Obviously, most people have Adobe Reader on their calculator. I'm sorry, their computers. All right, video links. I'll talk more about that. I have all these videos and textbook and resources. Some of these are not even published. Let me close this up here. And once again, I can't stress enough about the need for a calculator. I'm being kind of redundant here. All right. So let me just take a quick peek. This is our first week. This is what you can expect. Now, you won't see all of this when you log on because you're in my view. What I'll do is each day I'll publish the following day. In fact, what I may do is just publish the entire week. So you may be a situation where you have more time on a Monday. You want to look at Mondays and Tuesdays or Wednesdays and Thursdays assignments. So when I publish it, I'll publish the entire week. But this is what you can expect. All right, if I click on, let's say, Tuesday's assignment here, what you can expect from day to day. All right, it starts out with section 1-1, a video. I refer to this guy as Big Al. Very clear, very concise. It's about a 17-minute video. And then, just as if we were in class, you probably should not show the video, but I would do a PowerPoint. All right, here I've got a voiceover of section 1-1's PowerPoint as if I was in class explaining the PowerPoint. Here's a link to download that PowerPoint. And the same thing is repeated for section 1-2. Here's a video a little longer. There's a voiceover to the PowerPoint that accompanies section 1-2. There's a link to the actual PowerPoint. And here's your assignment. Here again, homework is not collected. It's a PDF file, multiple choice. And if I click on this, it may take a second or two to load up. But the homework replicates, this is kind of important, replicates what you'll see on the exam. Mainly it's multiple choice. Now in the homeworks, obviously, I give you the answers. All right, to the multiple choice questions. All right, so if I minimize this now, all right, so you've gone through the two videos, you've looked at or you've watched the two PowerPoint voiceovers, and then what I have here is a voiceover to how I got the answers. It's as if I assign, it was a face-to-face class, and I assigned homework on, let's say, on a Monday, and then Wednesday when you came in, we went through the homework. Well, I've got a video here. I started up, and yeah, I actually walked through each and every question, and I explained how the answer was derived. Moving on because we got to get, you know, we're doing something in 2 weeks, which normally takes 14 weeks to do. A normal course is 14 weeks, minimum of 2.5 hours a week. So we're kind of compacting this into 2 weeks. So we're moving on to section, 2.1. There's the video, there's the voiceover. All right, so that's what you can expect each and every day of the course. Now, if I go back here, well, I should have just gone on my back button. Let me close this up, and then next day is Wednesday, and the same thing is sort of repeated. Now we're moving on to section 2.2 and 2.3. I've got videos here. I've got the voiceover to the PowerPoint that accompanies the video, so to speak. Here's where you can download the PowerPoints. I've got a page where all these are listed. There's a voiceover to how the answers were solved. And then we're moving on to section 3. Same idea, video, a voiceover to the solutions. I tried my best to give you, as much resources, and sometimes I wonder if there's too much here. But anyways, not going to be too much. Readings. All right, I don't really spend a lot of time in the textbook. All right, the majority of the material is presented in PowerPoints and in the videos that I supply. But these, links to the readings are here, all right, for further explanation. Here's what I want to show you here. What I've tried to put everything in, one spot where it's easily accessible. PDF solutions. I've got all the solutions to all of the sections that we're going to cover. I'm posting this way up front, so they're there to take a look at and find. PDFs. I have the answers, highlighted. All right, so what else do I supply you with? That's the PDFs. Um, Here's a spot where I have all the voiceovers in one spot for the entire course, section 1.1 all the way through section 7.3. So if you're looking for something, you can't find it in each individual course, each individual day. All right, they're all listed here. Easily, you can find it very easily. All the voiceovers to all the sections. What else do I provide you with? All right, so all the course PowerPoints. All right, if you're looking for a particular PowerPoint and you don't know what day I posted it on, there they all are there. You'll find that in one spot. Let me start closing this stuff up. All the PowerPoints. Then I've got a page here where I have all the PowerPoint voiceovers all in one spot. So if you're looking something, you're preparing for the test, you go, oh, by the way, section 3.3, how did he do that? Well, all the PowerPoints are here listed. Takes a minute or two to load because the file size. Let me close this up, minimize that, minimize that. And the last thing I have here is all the course videos. Here again, they're all listed from section 1.1 all the way to, actually I go to 8.1, which we won't cover, but all the way to 7.3. We'll see about 7.3. We'll definitely get to 7.2. 7.3 is it's up in the air right now, but we'll work that out. All right, so all that's there. Quizzes, the exams, if you're familiar with Canvas, They're not called exams, they're called quizzes. You'll find them in this left-hand menu here. You'll click on quizzes, and you'll see exam number 1. And I tell you when it's opened. Here again, I'll be shooting out an email to remind you. Now, I know it's the weekend, but rather than wait till the Monday, here again, I don't know people's work schedules. You may be off on the weekend, hopefully, and then why wait till the Monday when you're back working? So, noon on Saturday the 7th and noon on Monday the 9th. This first exam, you've got 2.5 hours. Now, that doesn't mean that you can start the exam, take a drive to the grocery store or McDonald's and come back. No, once you start the exam, you got to finish it in one setting. All right. After 115 minutes, the exam closes up. All right. I get this question a lot. Can I do a redo? No, there are no redos or retakes. All right. So please be aware of that. But that's where you'll find the exams. It's called quizzes. Then you check your grades here, and then of course the modules. We'll go back to this page. This is where everything takes place right here in the modules. So I think that does it. I wanted to talk about the discussion board. Probably the best way to get a hold of me is via email. But if you don't want to email me, you can always just, how do you start discussion? You click on reply, and then you would post your question here. Professor, I'm in section 1, 2. What does he mean by this, that, the other thing? And good thing about posting it to the discussion board, when I answer the question for you, I'm answering it for everybody else that's in the course. And to be quite honest, it's a large course. We've got 25 people as of today. All right. So once again, when you first log on between now and probably, I would say the second, the Monday, you'll go to this page. And then once the course officially opens, you'll actually go to the module page where you'll see everything. All right. It'll be published. You're looking at my view. You won't see all of this all at once. I'll roll it out as it becomes pertinent. All right. I hope this helps. Calculator, please make sure you get a Texas Instrument. Here again, using your mobile device for Canvas isn't the best thing, but it can be done. And just realize, I'm here to help, and asking questions is the best way, either by email or posting on a discussion board. With that said, wish you all you and your families a healthy and a prosperous new year, and looking forward to working with you people to meet your needs. And so please, some of you are getting ready to graduate. It's a lot of work, but it can be done. And the good news is, in 2 weeks, you get the whole course done. So, with that said, I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you online. Take care.